Hi guys, welcome back. This is Average Pokemon Trainer here with your daily dose of Wi-Fi battles. Now today we have a match against Marcus. Now, as you know, Marcus is a regular on my channel. I don't need to go through all the details of what Marcus is and isn't. He wanted a battle, I wanted a battle, he challenged me, we got to it and duked it out. Now, Marcus here is running his standard team with a few mons that are switched up. He has a Arcanine, a Aegislash, a Greninja, a Honchkrow, Dolphin, and a Electivire. Now I'm running my standard second team that I made, which is Sash Breloom, Mega Gyarados, Shiny, a Assault Vestive Reggie's Ice, a Carfigus, Talonflame, my foot. This is the one, the only Scarfraptor, and Life Orb Negative. But without further ado, guys, let's just go ahead and get in a match and see what went down. Marcus is issuing a challenge. Okay, I opt to go into my Breloom as he opt to go into his Electivire. The lead looks a bit in my favor, so I opt to go for the Spore. He is now asleep and can't do me anything at all. So I'm looking pretty good. I can go ahead and hit him with a loose sleep. I know Electivire isn't that fast, but low sweep would have been the best play in case he wanted to switch out into anything else to take that low sweep. I would have been faster than it after one or even two low sweeps. So I keep going for the low sweep because it's dealing him as much damage as I want. And he gets the second term sleep wake up, goes for the flamethrower, but it doesn't take me out. Even if it did was a one-hit kill, I still had the Focus Sash, so I wasn't too worried about switching out my Breloom. He goes into his Honchkrow. I go for the Mach Punch. Mach Punch is neutral damage on Honchkrow. Does a decent 45% damage. He goes for the Heat Wave. I don't see Honchkrow running Heat Wave that often, but that is pretty dope. So he does for the Heat Wave, takes out my Breloom, and I go into my Scarfraptor to scarf it all over the place. I go for the Brave Bird, Reckless boosted Brave Bird with Stab. No way you living that, boy. Just sit down, just lie down. So I go ahead and went for the Brave Bird, take him out. He goes into his Greninja. I know I have no fears with Scarfraptor. I know I can go for a Brave Bird and take out this Greninja because Scarfraptor outspeeds Greninja with Scarf in tow. And that is a clean Oko for my Scarfraptor. He's putting in his work, his overtime. And he now sees that Scarfraptor is a problem, and he goes into his defensive wall Dolphin. I don't want to take an Ice Shard or a Rock Slide if he does carry that, so I opt to go into my Carfigus to swallow up those physical hits. Carfigus is a monster and takes the Ice Shard. That F8 was heal damage. And now he goes for the knockoff and knocks off effectively knocking off my leftovers, but I was not too worried about that. I know how knockoff works this generation, and I know that arm stab knockoff coming off a Dolphin is not unable to take me out. So I take the knockoff pretty well. I go for the Will-O-Wisp. Now this Dolphin is crippled. It can't really do anything to me. I go for the Hats to do a decent amount of chunk. It doesn't do as much as I wanted, but it does a decent chunk nonetheless. He goes for the second knockoff and effectively doing some counts. I know I can live at least two more, so I go for the second Hex. I do get min-max damage on those Hexes, so I do get to take him out plus burn damage would have been a factor into that as well. So he goes into his Aegis Slash and goes for the Shadow Sneak. At this point in time, I thought I was dead, but yeah, I was dead. I thought Kafrigus could live that. It seemed I couldn't. So the coffin goes down. No more people are dying today. But Nidoking comes in. It's faster than Aegis Slash. Naturally outspeeds it because I'm Timid Nature. I go straight for the Flamethrower and take it to hell out. Now he goes into his Arcanine. I'm not fearing too much if it's a physical Arcanine. If it's a defensive Arcanine, I might have some problems. But I go straight for the Earth Power, and it's Oko with a critical hit. Even without the critical hit, it was an Oko, and I do take out Marcus. Now this was pretty much a quick match. I did sweep Marcus, but those critical hits did play in my favor for that match, so I wouldn't say that's a test to truly to what Marcus can do. So you'll have to stay tuned for more battles on my channel if I do have a rematch with Marcus, which I might or I will, so we can duke it out again and see who really reigns supreme in Pokemon. But I want to thank you guys for watching the videos. As always, I really do appreciate you guys watching the videos. Leave a like if you can, subscribe if you must, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Later.